Hey guys, Joe here, and here to talk to you about the arrivals of Aether, Maypul character, moveset, as overview and tutorial type of thing. So, of course, we are playing Rivals of Aether, as you can see right now. Got my hands on the game, thank you, Dan. And I'm just going to be going over Maypul, kind of talking about her playstyle, talking about what she does. It won't be way too in-depth. I will have a more competitive, in-depth thing about every single character. But I just want to talk to you guys a bit about the character, like what they do, show off all their moves. I'm more of just looking at their moves, learning a bit about them, so then you can be ready to play them when the game comes out. And then, of course, in a week or two, once everybody actually kind of learns more competitive stuff within the game, I can do a competitive guide on these characters. So do expect 2 guides for pretty much every character, and maybe a little playstyle analysis for most of them, even later on. But let's get on to the guide, So we start off with Maypul. This is going to be my main, personally. I just chose that I really like Maypul. So, yeah, you can read your lore and stuff if you really want to. I don't remember where it is. So you can read your lore and stuff on the website, rivalsofaether.com. But, as you can see, there's all these different skins. You can just pick whatever one's your favorite. I personally like this light blue one. And then, of course, you have to make the CPU, whatever. And I'll just make it... just make it Crag. Crag's really easy to test on because he's huge. So, of course, there's all these different maps. And one thing about Maypul is you don't really want to take her to her own stage, the Treetop Lodge, because on her own stage, also turn this to basic, on her own stage, she cannot hit, let me try to show this, she cannot hit that top platform on the right of the stage, if you can see that. So let's go on to a stage that she's actually pretty good at, and I like Fire Capital. So as you can see right here, Maypul is really fast. She's actually the fastest character in the game, and even with Raster Side B, she's still actually, I'm pretty sure, she's still faster. So she is definitely the fastest character in the game. She has a good foxtrot, and then she has good dash dancing. Now, of course, in this game, there's Wavedashing, which is really easy. Like, you can just tap the buttons you can hear. I'm really not trying that much. Wavedashing doesn't matter as much in this game, but it definitely can be used to do certain combos. I haven't figured out much combos, certainly, with Wavedashing, but there's a lot of stuff, and it's also still used for mind games. So if you're used to that Wavedashing in Project M and Melee, it'll help you a lot in this game. I never really played too much PM or Melee, so I'm not really quite used to the reasons to use Wavedashing. But, you know, still that, though, because I mostly played Smash 4. So let's get more into her moves, or just her aerial just attacks. So first off, she has a jab. As you can see right here, it kind of just attacks twice. She's the only one in the game so far that doesn't have a 3-hit jab, like a gentleman type thing. Hers is just 2. So as you can see, but sometimes you can hit them 3 times with the same jab. With jab, you can try to go for something like jab, forward tilt, and just jab like forward air. You can try to do stuff with jab, but it definitely is not the most effective move to combo and other stuff. Most of the time you'll just be using jab as a get off and move, but as you can see, you can do that, combo into other moves and stuff like that. So jab's okay. Jab's definitely not the best jab in the game, but it's okay. So our next move is up tilt, as you can see. Also, let me do something. Show hitboxes. This will help you a lot. So jab, you see it's pretty small. Maypul has really small hitboxes, so she's kind of hard to use online, to be honest, because her hitboxes are really small. And by small, I mean like her forward air, her back air, her up air, her down air is a bit small, her jab attack is, but her up tilt's really big, and her smashes are really big. So I guess she has some big hitboxes, but online it's kind of hard to play Maypul if you are lagging a bit. So she of course does have this up tilt. As you can see, it does a lot of range. So you can do this. A lot of times you can just run around. Oh, and one thing to mention about this game is that you can up tilt while you're running, and you can also down tilt while you're running. You cannot forward tilt while you're running because you're just gonna dash attack. But what you can do is, yeah, you just can't forward tilt while running. So what you're gonna have to do is just either turn off your auto run, or just kind of get used to pivoting and then go for that forward tilt. It's a bit hard in this game because the running on my controller is a bit weird and easy to do. But so there's that. So up tilt, you can just go like up tilt, then air, into forward air, and then do stuff like that. It's really easy to do stuff like that. You know, up tilt combos way too easily in this game. It has a huge hitbox, as you can see, and you can even combo it into stuff like later percents like this. It's kind of weird. It hits at a weird little area. Also, if you want to see exactly where the moves hit, you can see those little arrows. So this kind of hit it in a weird diagonal area. Let's turn them back to 0. But yeah, you can kind of go 1 or 2 depending on their DI, and then after that, up air, nair. It's a great combo move. I'd say use this quite a bit. It's really great for that spacing, and overall, generally just a good move. So the next one is of course forward tilt. Now forward tilt, as far as I've seen, doesn't really combo too much. If the opponent doesn't tech it, it seems like you can go for that dash attack. But other than that, it does not seem like forward tilt will combo into that much. Done. So yeah, I would not recommend use forward tilt way too much. It does have that high range though. As you can see, it has really high range. It's not a combo move, but of course it's like a jab, kind of like a get off me move. And it is very fast. Like, it's a very quick move if you want to see right here. So other than that, she also has down tilt, and down tilt can lead into jab, at least from what I've tested. Oh my gosh, this computer. So down tilt, so you can lead into jab, lead into this. Just kind of like hit moves into moves, you know. So yeah, you can go down tilt, and then forward air also at later percents. Maypul has a lot of these combos that only work at certain percents, but you can kind of get used to them. You can realize that this only works at high percents, this only works at low percents, and it's not way too hard. So other than that, up tilt, down tilt, forward tilt, her dash attack, wait for him to come back up here. Come on. Come on. Get on the stage. Okay, her dash attack is one of the best in the game in my opinion, because you can combo into like anything. At certain percents, it changes. Oh my gosh. It changes depending on the percent, definitely. So, for example, you can go for forward air to get that spike. You can just do it out of that, forward air. You can go, one of the best is probably just neutral air, because it'll combo auto. And then you could also go back air if you wanted. But it does work a lot better at lower percents. At higher percents, it can become a bit harder. This guy is teching in really weird ways. So yeah, there's pretty much that. Dash attack will combo into most things. And even if the second part doesn't hit, it can still kind of combo pretty well. It doesn't have the best comboing if the second part doesn't hit, but sometimes you can get like an up tilt. And yeah, that's basically dash attack. So other than dash attack, let's go over her specials. So as you can see, this guy has this little thing around him. And what that does is it makes so whenever I use a smash attack, it'll put them in that weird like vine area, and they can't move for a little bit. They're just stuck right there. They can't attack. They can't do anything. But if they're at low percent, they can usually walk out of it. So if they're at low percent, a lot of times you can see the vine went away before I could do the second one. Of course, the computer doesn't move, but it's okay. So yeah, a lot of times, see, the vine goes away, so he could parry it. But if you get into higher percents, the vine will not be able to go away. So that's basically it with this, with his neutral B, and with this little thing around him. So yeah, that's basically it. It lets the vine work 2 times. But the other thing that also does let you do is press up B, and it'll swing you right to them. So as you can see, your neutral B causes it, which is just a projectile, and then you can just swing right to them, or you can just throw it and double side smash. And also works with up smash and down smash, just to mention. So, you know, there's that neutral B. It's just kind of projectile. I didn't really mention this, but this is how you apply it most of the time. It's just a projectile. You can B reverse it. So just saying, you can B reverse it, so that's nice. It's not very hard to B reverse. Well, other than that, just take away the stack. You can also use sideways B, and sideways B will also proc a stack. Nice thing you can do sometimes is just do Nair into sideways B. It doesn't do the most damage, but it does get you a stack. So it will allow you to have that stack so you can use it later. So then you can, of course, go for the double side smash again, or double up smash or something like that, and get that pretty early kill. So, yeah, side B is nice. Also, nice thing about side B is it can just be used as a little combo extender, like this. You can kind of just, it doesn't have like the best frame data. It takes a while to get through, but you can just kind of throw it out. So that's okay. It's an okay move, and it does apply that. So other than that, side B. One thing to mention about side B is if you press down B in the air, it automatically does the side B. And you can side B in the air to recover. So you can like, be over here, side B, all the way over here, side B, up B, and whatever. So other than her side B, she also has 2 more moves, RB and down B. So down B, as you can see, you place this plant. And if I hit the opponent into that plant, see, he gets snared, just like with my smash attacks. Now, the snare doesn't seem to last quite as long as your smash attack snares. I'm not exactly sure if it's exactly as long, but you know, it's nice. You can place this plant around, and you can just kind of hide behind it, or you can just hope that you hit your opponent into it. If they do hit the plant, you can basically get a free hit off of them, and maybe even kill them. You can also, out of your down B, get something like a dash attack. So at lower percents, you know, that could be a nice combo starter. And then, okay, that's basically all there is to do with that down B. You just kind of place it down. One thing to mention also, though, is that you can shoot it at it, and it'll spit the seeds up. And if you feed it enough seeds, it'll grow fat, so it'll last forever. And by forever, I mean it'll last until you hit the guy into it. Once you hit him into it, of course, it'll like try to eat it, and then it'll go away. But it'll last for infinite amount of time, so if they never run into it, it'll last all 8 minutes. So, you know, you can just have it. It's pretty nice. You can throw this up and then attack between it, and it makes it kind of hard for the opponent to just attack you. You know, it's a good defensive option. The final thing I want to talk about as far as the specials, though, is of course the Upbeat, and the Upbeat will lead you right on top of them, as you can see right here. So if you use an Upbeat without a stack on them, it'll just shoot you straight up. Now this is an okay recovery, but if you're like over here, you die. As you can see, it's not the best recovery in the game, definitely. It's okay. It's a little jump, but it's not the best. Also, a thing about this is if you don't have a stack, you can also Upbeat, and it's a kill move at very late percents though. As you can see, kills right there. So it's a kill move, and it does give you that little bit of extra height. But the best part about the Upbeat is, of course, using your little stack again. So you put this down. As you see, the plant ate it. But as you can see, you use the stack, and then you can press Upbeat, and you have to hold towards him, and it'll swing you all the way around him, or on top of him, pretty sure. Or you can swing right in front of him. So you can swing in front of him, immediately go for a parry if you think he's going to punish you for that. You can swing around him, attack. It doesn't have it has very minimal cooldown. Of course, you can still hit them with this very, very easily. Like, if you Upbeat, then they can smash attack you. I would not recommend to go for this one at the top way too much. It's hard to do. The one that goes from the top, because you won't be able to do much. You can kind of air dodge, but they'll really be able to read you. So I'd recommend you to do either one behind them or in front of them, because you can attack or you can parry. So it's a bit more safe of an option. So those are all of the special moves. And also I want to say with your Upbeat, as you can see, it takes you from anywhere on the stage. So let's say all the way over here. Upbeat takes me all the way over there. So it's a great recovery if you're really far away. Just Upbeat. Of course, you can still get that proc off side B. Upbeat, and get all the way over there. Get back onto the stage. So it's really simple. It's as simple as that. Let me get this guy back to this percent. Now I want to talk about aerials really quickly. So Nair, you see, you push it out, has that huge hitbox, comes out really quickly. And a lot of times what you can do is that into Nair. You can go Nair into Nair. You can go Nair into forward air sometimes. Nair into... Get out of there. You can go Nair into forward air, Nair into other moves. You can do Nair into pretty much everything. Sometimes you can do Nair into up tilt. If you time it exactly right. There you go. So Nair into up tilt. Nair goes into a lot of moves. Nair's probably one of the best moves that she has. A lot of people probably spam that forward air because it's similar to the Sheik one. I don't even know. As you can see, you can do that though. That's kind of nice. So a lot of people won't use Nair way too much, I'm assuming, but it's very nice. It has that very good combo potential, and it's overall just really good. Of course, you can Nair into side B also at certain percents. Would not recommend to do it off the stage like that though. So other than that, she has forward air, which is pretty much just a Sheik forward air. As you can see, the hitbox is really, really small, at least comparatively to some of the other attacks in this game, like her Nair. But it will hit them if you look at the little directional arrow, down and forward. So it's just like Sheik in melee. It'll hit them very good for comboing. Hit them pretty much exactly where you want them, and you can spike with it if I can get the spike. As you can see, it spikes like that. So you know it's nice. You could use it really easily to kill people. And you can go fair off stage and trade a stock, pretty much. You'll die, but then they'll also die. So other than that, she has back air. So back air is like a Yoshi back air. It'll hit twice. Wrong move. It'll hit twice. You can hit it once into Nair. That's what I was trying to do. But yeah, you can just send them up, go for back air. It's kind of hard to get both. The first one, as you can see, goes like straight up, and the second one goes a bit diagonally. So it will combo to itself most of the time. It's not a great kill move, but it can be used to combo off stuff like Nair. It can combo into dash attack. She just has a lot of moves that can combo into each other pretty much flawlessly. Like, as you can see, it just combos into itself. So it's a nice combo move. It's very similar to Yoshi's, but it does not kill very early. There you go. Goodbye, Craig. So yeah, it does not kill way too early, but you know, it's a decent one. And then the final one's up air. You can go up tilt into up air. What up air does, it's a pretty early kill move. It'll kill at the top of the stage. Also, out of up air, you can go for up B for that really early kill. So you can go up air, up B, and if it's on a stage like this, then you can do that pretty well. It's also kind of like a Greninja or a Sheik up B, or the old Greninja up B, up air I mean, where you can kind of bring the opponent down to you, so then you can go immediately for a dash attack or for a up tilt. So that's nice. It's a nice combo move, and it can kill off the top. I guess it's similar to Palutena's as far as its properties. So if you want to think of it like that, it's a really good early kill move. Of course, it won't kill Crag too early. Still killed him, but it won't kill Crag too early because he is the heaviest character in the game. But as you can see, it's a pretty good kill move, and it will combo. And also can combo out of Nair sometimes. Like that. So yeah, you can do stuff like this. Other than that, it also has down air, which will spawn a little plant underneath you wherever you are on the stage. Now this is one of the weirdest things I've ever seen in a game, because I wouldn't expect this at all. So you can do this, you can be way above them, down air, be just above them. You can combo down air into jab. Also down air will combo, not combo, it'll kind of counter Crag's up B because it will hit him on his platform. Yeah, you can just down air, and it'll just hit them. It will hit the it'll hit the thing right beneath you. So if there's a platform, of course, it won't go to the bottom. It'll just go to the platform, but if you fall through the platform, it'll hit that. So that's a nice one. Down air is definitely very unique, and it's a fun move. So it will combo into a lot of stuff. Definitely a good move. So the final things I want to talk about, of course, the smash attacks, because there just are the final things in this game, and for parry and stuff like that. So with the smash, of course, you can hit it twice if you have one of these seeds on him. But a lot of the times you'll want to smash attack and then just attack, at least for early percents. The seed, the seed holding them still really doesn't work way too well until about 70-80%. Then it actually starts working on most of the characters. So that's nice. So most of the time, go for definitely this, jab, dash attack, something like that. Just something, not always a double smash attack. But of course, at later percents you can do a double smash attack. So these smashes are actually very, very strong, as you can see. They have a lot of range. You can charge them in this game. You can do them while running. You can run up, run down. Maypul's down smash, I personally don't like way too much. It doesn't have that much range, so I wouldn't say use it too much, but this is just what I think. It can be useful, I guess. You can get Fed line right here. You can do that into that. So it's okay. It's not the worst ever. It's not the worst smash in the game. I just don't personally like it that much. Okay, so now he's all the way over there. So, yeah, up smash kills at about 130%. Side smash will kill pretty early also, maybe even earlier, like 120 or 110. And then down smash doesn't kill way too early, but can be used to get that stack. Oh, he really dies. So yeah, that's essentially Maypul. What you want to do is make sure to get these stacks. Make sure to just kind of throw these out, get the stacks, use that combo. You can go into a lot of stuff. And yeah, just try to combo, try to stack it up. Maypul's a really good character, as you can see. She has really low lag on a lot of her moves. I mean, a lot of characters don't have way too much lag, but yeah, she's good. She's definitely one of the better characters in the game, I'd say. If you want to compare her, I guess you can say she's kind of like Sheik, Yoshi, and her own little thing. That's just kind of the most similar thing I can think of. But yeah, she's definitely a very good character, very fast. There's Foxtrot and stuff. And now for her parry. Her parry, of course, like everyone else, starts on frame 2 about. But then the weird thing about hers is that it doesn't last very long. This is one of the least lasting parries in the game. I don't remember exactly how many frames, but I'm pretty sure it's one of the least lasting parries in the entire game. And it does still have decent amounts of end lag. So with her parry, you're really going to have to be kind of spot on compared to some of the other people's parries in the game. Definitely a little balance precaution, because her parry is just not quite as good as everybody else's. But, it's still fine. Maypul's a really good character, very offensive, can get these combos. She just kind of auto combos into herself. Like, look at this. She just attacks, up B. And yeah. Go around. Yeah, there's just all this crap that she can do. She's a really fun character. Once you guys can get your hand on the game, I'd recommend that you try her out. She's really fun. You can of course do this. There you go. So yeah, you can also kind of counter camper. A nice thing I want to talk about really quickly. You can counter campers with your up B, so that's just nice. But I hope that you guys did enjoy this guide. This is my first guide, so it may not be exactly as good as my future guides. And of course, I've only played this game for a few hours, maybe like 10 hours max. So of course, there's not way too much I know about this character yet. I will of course be doing a more advanced competitive guide after I have like 100 hours or more on this game. And after I just play the game a lot more, once the ranking system comes out, stuff like that. But for now, this is all I'm going to show you guys. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, make sure to press that like button, comment button, and subscribe. And I'll see you all next time.